Hello, I'm Nikki Lamb and I'm a part of CIFF². Right now it's Saturday night and tomorrow the CIFF² students and I will be watching The Voices of the Hill, which was produced by Carla Lindale Carter Bishop. This morning we had brunch with Zakaya Dorset, the filmmaker of The Revival Woman in the World. And we also met and spoke with Carla. Yes, I met her before our actual Q&A. It was terrific. And we had brunch and we all talked about filmmaking and it was a wonderful experience. I really enjoyed it.
Welcome the Director of Voices of the Hill, Carla Lindale Carter Bishop.
I just want to thank everyone for coming out to see this film. I'm so excited about just being a part of this festival. We've had such a great reception.
Right now I'm with Carla Lindale Carter Bishop and we'll be doing our Q&A. So Carla, when did you start filmmaking?
I started filmmaking when I was about 21, when I was a junior in college. I touched my first camera and took my first video production class.
How many years of filmmaking was put into this community?
For this project, I kept it a 1-year turnaround. We started in June and we had a screening in June the next year. So we kept it within 1 year. I definitely would have liked more time. I think things could have, but just working with high school students, they have busy lives. Some are graduating, going off to college. It was really important for me to do it in as short as timeline as possible. I wish I could have done it even shorter, but it took about a year or two between shooting it, and then we did most of our shooting that summer, but then when we came back and did some throughout the year as well, and then we did the editing over a few months. So about a year, but like I said, definitely we could have utilized more time as well.
Oh, why did you choose this community specifically?
I chose the Heights because I feel like they had a unique piece of history that we don't typically hear about in terms of Black history, in terms of a community that came together and fought and created some really great things within their community. I feel like you don't see enough stories about that. You see a lot of stories about, you know, racial divides and police brutality and things like that, but there's you don't see enough of those stories about communities that come together and actually build and grow and do some great things.
I really like that in your
Oh, thank you.
Along with that, you said many people were showing their pictures and stuff and saying, come to our house. So does that mean we're going to be expecting another film?
Glad you should ask. Yeah, so I have to build on this because there's a lot of unanswered questions. I feel like this documentary caused a lot of questions to come about, and also it made a lot of people want to be more involved with rebuilding the community center that was torn down. Since then, a group of people came together and started a 501c3 to talk about how do we get this land back, how do we build a new community center for the youth there. There's been more civic engagement at some of the trustees meetings. And then also there's just a lot of stories that we just weren't able to get. To keep this a short, I feel like this piece is even still too long for me, but to keep it in a manageable size, you know, we had to do it just this, you know, this length for this first project. But the second one, I plan on breaking it up and making more interactive. I want it to be something that other people can experience who aren't here. So we're working on more just the tech aspect of that, and I'm working on some grants. I've been going to a few conferences, just saying how I can make this more of an interactive piece. So we're going to call it Voices of the Hill 2.0 and go from there.
I think that's all the questions I have.
Oh, thank you. You're great. You're fantastic.
Thank you for joining us today for this Q&A.
Oh, anytime. Thank you.